What's up, people? We're back. It's another video. Yep. Today we got just a little video. I got a cold call. I went to this guy's storage unit maybe 2 years ago. I lived in Bridgeport at the time. Maybe it was 3 years ago. But he had like 60 something pairs of sneakers I bought from him. Kobe's, Jordans, LeBrons, all types of stuff. And yeah, it was pretty good money. Those sneakers are long gone. They're all gone. I sold them all. Now we just picked up more sneakers from the same guy. We got 27 pairs of sneakers here. I wanted to be at 900 bucks. The guy wanted to be at 1,000. So I came up and met him just because I don't know. He was good with me last time. So I roughly paid around like $37 a sneaker, which is okay. I do think my goal, my end game here is to turn 1,000 into 2,000. That's like exactly what I want. I want to do it in a month time, like 1 month. Starting from this video dropping, I want a full circle of just all these sneakers gone. And I want to be breaking it down, telling you what I sold each one for. But today, this video is just me showing you what I bought. A lot of things to remember when you're buying this many sneakers is like, check that box. Make sure the box matches the shoe. I wasn't doing a whole lot of that. I was just trying to be quick, honestly. My phone was about to die, and that's another thing. Charge your phone before you go to one of these meetups and you're about to spend $1,000 because you're going to need it. There's always like a little bit of awkward silence, too, when you're in somebody's house. I was like in this guy's personal house, and it was just like a lot of time of just like me kind of Googling stuff and looking at prices and stuff. Just like anything that's produced. With variations in different amounts. There's going to be a lot of that, like where sizes, women's, all types of stuff. A lot of factors come into play here. Are they new? Are they used? One of the things is it's like people's, determination of condition is very subjective. It's very opinionated. This guy told me half of these were new. When we got there, it turns out like none of them were new. I think what he means by new too is just like my new means brand new, never worn, never even tried on. This guy's new means like this. So, all right, let's start going through them. They're all like sizes 9.5 to like 10.5, which is great too because those tend to do really well. And this guy, I mean, just took exceptional care of his sneakers, so that's also key, is condition. Because like there's not a whole lot of like creasing going on, there's not a whole lot of scuffs, there's not a whole lot of dirt. He's got all the bonus laces, he's usually got the paper inside. I mean, like, this guy is taking care of his stuff, so that's also kind of key. And it's just good. I mean, like, last time he came down, worked with me on price. This time I went up, worked with him on price. And I would imagine he's going to be a future customer. I mean, he's going to come back and sell me more sneakers in probably a couple more years. This guy's got tons of pairs of sneakers. He buys a lot, and it seems like he only wears each one like once or twice. But yeah, cool pair of mids here. The mid gets a lot of hate. A lot of people hate the mids. I think the mids are awesome. They're comfy. They're affordable. You can beat them up. Nice pair here, Christmas pair. I should be able to get like $100 for those, probably less, but who knows? Yeah, just keep going. Pair number 2 is a Jordan 13, I believe. Also very clean. You can see it's got the plastic on the eye still. The tread is beautiful on all these too. It seems like the guy cleaned the bottom of these sneakers too, because it just seems very little wear. No scuffs or heel drag going on, which is awesome. These will probably sell for 100. I don't know. I'm all just rough estimates right now because that's just how it works. I mean, condition is tough, and I just like to get over $50 a pair. Nice looking pair. These are called the Parachute Nike Airs. Luckily, they have a box. A lot of the boxes he gave me, it seems like he was just putting shoes in boxes randomly, but not much you can do about that. All right. one of many LeBrons. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's like a squirrel living in my attic, and that thing is going crazy in the background. He's trying to dig his way into my apartment, and then we're going to have to fight. I think that's how it works. Me and the squirrel are going to have to duel. But LeBrons, like the thing with LeBrons is, like, I've flipped a lot of LeBrons in my past, but it's not as easy as a Jordan. Let alone a lot of models of Jordan don't really do well for me. Like the Jordan 6 sells really well for me, and the Jordan 1 sells well for me. Other than that, nobody wants my Jordan 22s I have in the closet. But like with LeBrons, I think LeBrons will reach a point of like, you know, collectability whenever he goes to retire, I would think. But hey, you never know. A lot of LeBrons. And like that's the thing when you're buying LeBrons, you got to remember, like, because like I've only been doing like $60 to $70 on LeBrons used. Like, and granted, the ones I'm selling are like pretty beat. These here, they look pretty new. Like when you can look inside the shoe, I'm doing a bad job of showing it. But and like this pattern's still in the shoe. That's kind of a big deal. Like, let me show you this. So the insole, Nike usually puts like some sort of a design or logo on that. That is like the first thing to wear away. It wears away so fast depending on who the person is, or just how much wear they're. If I went out and played basketball in these for one game, I feel like that would be a little beat up. These are cool. This is like some sort of a Looney Tunes collaboration, I believe. Nike React LeBrons. It'll be fun to do a second video on this and just show you guys all the money I made on these. Just move a little quicker. We got these Vapor Maxes. They're pretty cool. Also very clean. Not my style of shoe, though. I don't think I'd ever wear these. My favorite thing to do with a shoe is you got to look at it from the top down. And if it looks like... I like my foot to look skinny from the top. And that's why I think I like the Yeezy and Jordan 1s. I mean, they're just kind of skinnier. The Dunks are kind of a fatter shoe, but I had another comic kind of put me on Dunks years back. Matt Peoples is the name of the comic. This is a Jordan 22. The guy had like 6 or 7 pairs of these, and like they're all like some of them are the same colorway. Just not the coolest looking shoe in my opinion. I don't like this like little bridge gap here. It's the weirdest thing ever to me. It's not a cool looking shoe. I don't think this shoe is that cool. But hopefully somebody else does, because I'm gonna have to sell that. More LeBrons. Decent LeBron. Good money, good tread. And we got the box. Some of these LeBrons are just so hideous. Like, the only thing... Like, there was an era where Jordans, you could wear them other than just playing basketball. But, like, LeBrons, that era, like, doesn't exist. I don't see anybody... I've never been to a bar on a Friday night and seen somebody in a fresh pair of LeBrons. Like, yeah, this pair here... I mean, what, he must have wore this, like, one time. Look, it still has the tag loop on it. Lots of sneakers. It's the Air Jordan 36, I think this is. Like, let the man Jordan just stop making shoes. Jordan 36? I don't even know how many models they made after this guy stopped playing basketball, but, like, that's such an impressive thing, man. If you're an athlete and you're still selling shoes and you've been long retired and you still come out with new models of shoes every year. Jordan said his favorite one to play in was, like, I think it was a 9 or a 13. The Jordan 9 or 13 was Jordan's favorite to play in, I believe. These are cool. This is a classic. I think these are called like the Silver Bullet or whatever. People like this colorway. And this shoe. I think these shoes are hideous. That's one of those things where it's just like, I'm not an Air Max person. I think they just look ridiculous. But, yeah. Replacement box here. Should be able to get some good money for those. Me, it's just like, I don't even make good estimates on prices of shoes. This is the most expensive pair that I bought from this guy's collection. I mean, when he showed me this, I was like, wow, you actually have a pair of Jordans that I could sell. These go for about like 150 to 200 used, and these are in super clean shape. I mean, I'll probably get like 100 to 200 for these, somewhere in the middle there, 150 probably. But yeah, looking for this one to pull me back some good money, and that'll just bring down the cost of all the shoes. If I could sell that one for like 150 to 200, then it's like every pair I got, it's like around 30 bucks, and it's just a little bit more wiggle room. I'd like to find a kid who just wants to pay like 70 bucks or 60 bucks or 50 bucks a shoe. These LeBrons are cool. I mean, it's just an interesting model of LeBron, you know. He's got a couple different colors of this one. LeBron James, Lakers colorway. Space Jam, a new legacy. There's like all these tags and stuff on the boxes. A lot of these boxes he just did wrong, like order-wise. These are cool. They really did a lot of pumping for that Space Jam 2 movie. Which I don't think it did that well in the box office, but it's one of those things where I think that movie is going to be huge in like a couple years. AI as the villain, like they were ahead of their time. Which ironically, I got some of these Space Jam trading cards. I thought they were going to pop too. Back when I was in my trading card bag. Yeah. I actually grabbed these at a Goodwill on my way home. These were $8 or $9. And I was like, what's one more LeBron going to do for me, you know? So we'll add that in there. Oh. Pretty sure I just saw a spider somewhere. I killed it with my finger. All right, back to the video. Another LeBron. These are hideous. You know, that's my reaction. I pulled these out of the box. I'm like, dude, who would wear this? You know, is this how the shoe is? This is a weird shoe. Look at the back of this shoe. It's like got like a splatter, like somebody opened a can of soda. Poor design. That's the design of the shoe. It looks like somebody opened a soda in the car on a hot day and like the liquid sugar just hit the windshield and just like crystallized immediately. Left a huge stain on your windshield. Nothing you can do about it. It happened to me when I was delivering pizza one time. 2 liter of Sprite just rolled onto the floor in front of me and just exploded. And I pick it up and it was shooting all over the windshield as I was driving. Paul George. This is a really cool basketball sneaker. If you play basketball, you should give this a shot. It's got like this push off in the front that I really like, but I never played basketball in them. I just tried them all one time at a mall when I was real big into sneakers. But Paul George, he's coming to Philly. I think, right? He's coming to Philly. I live in Philly. This should sell. And then we just got more LeBrons. You saw this pair already. Different size. This guy doubled up on a lot of his pairs. I do have to sit down and try to like match these boxes up to these boxes because like I'm really impressed that every logo on the inside of the shoe is like in pretty good shape. So like that makes me happy. And all the air bubbles are intact still, which I don't know if you knew this, but Nike is really good about their air bubbles. Like if you have an air bubble pop on one of your sneakers, Nike's usually pretty quick to just replace that. They'll send you a voucher for around $200 for free. And they want the sneakers back too. I don't know why, but they'll study the sneakers, I guess. Again, the Jordan 36 with the bridge through this middle here. Don't really love it. It's the cooler colorway than the last one. This is probably my favorite looking shoe out of the whole lot that I bought. Not my size. I mean, not that I'm not a used sneakers guy. You're either a used sneakers guy or you're not. And selling used sneakers to me, when I first started selling used sneakers, I would think to myself, I'm like, dude, nobody's going to buy these. Like, why would anyone wear anyone else's used sneakers? But I'll tell you what, that market is crazy sometimes. I mean, the sneaker market's kind of down right now, but a cool little sneaker. Just a mid, Jordan mid. It's got the bonus laces and everything. Like, Nike laces are really hard to find. Sometimes I think about just keeping all the extra bonus laces and just putting them in a box and just save them. Somebody pay a lot for those down the line. Nice big box of Jordan laces. Then we got these LeBrons here. This is an older LeBron. I think it's LeBron 3, but I'm not sure. These kind of can go for good money, I think, but they also cannot. I mean, I don't know. It's all over the place on LeBrons. Like, I remember I sold the South Beach LeBrons. It's like a Jordan or a LeBron 11, I think, or something like that. I've sold that shoe like maybe 30 times. I've watched it sell for $200. I've watched it sell for $35. That shoe, the market on that shoe is just insane. I think this is a Westbrook Jordan. Yeah, cool sneaker. Westbrook, not really for me. Westbrook he's a cool player. He's just not somebody that I would want to wear a pair of his sneakers, you know? It's not player exclusive shoes always like kind of like threw me off. Because it like immediately ostracizes like a whole market of people. Like dude, you wouldn't catch me like if I was a huge NBA fan and say I was like a giant Sixers fan, you would never catch me wearing like a Jason Tatum shoe or like any other athlete shoe that's on another team. That's like the one thing I never understood with like shoes and athletes, like why it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. That's why I think rappers do better, or like musical artists are a better choice of a marketing person, because it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to ostracize everybody that's like diehard fans. They're like, oh, dude, I would never wear an OBJ cleat when they're like, I'm a diehard whatever fan, you know? All right, we're getting down to it. We got 4 LeBrons left. This is a cool one. Like another Looney Tunes model. Space Jam. Toon Squad. Tweety Bird on the inside. LeBron James. Here's another one. Oh, it's the same pair. What do you know? This guy loved to double down, I'm telling you. He's like, these are going to go hard in like 10 years. I was like, I don't know, man. It's got to be such a weird regret. It's got to be a weird regret when you have all these sneakers and you're like, man, I just wish I just had the original money I spent on these. Like, what a weird investment. You're better off putting your money in gold or Legos. Lego video coming soon. I just completed it. I was gonna like release it like 2 weeks ago, but then I was just like, I want to sell that giant bin of Legos and just get the full profit of that video. But it only took me a month to sell all these Legos, which was kind of cool. Another LeBron. That one's clean. All of these are clean. I'd say like the dirtiest pair is this LeBron here. And like still very clean for the age and the year. I think this is like, this might be the oldest pair in the lot too. No, 2015. It's crazy to think that 2015 makes things almost 10 years old now. This is probably the only pair in this lot that you could, if you wanted to, maybe wear it to the bar on a Friday night. Other than that, man, there's not a whole lot of wearability for LeBrons, but I do feel like this was a good buy. I don't know. Drop in those comments. What do you think? Do you think I made a good buy here? Do you think it was a bad buy? I just want to make $2,000 on this. Stay tuned. We're going to make another video in about a month when I sell all these. These will all be gone in a month. I'm very confident about it. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.